Thank you very much for tuning back in to the channel. I appreciate it very much. And I'd also appreciate it if you can like the channel and subscribe. I'm happy to be back. Now, I thought I'd come back today with just a short review. And I think if I could come back to you with just short reviews, it would give me the feeling of accomplishment. And it would also inspire me to continue my reading and to continue getting that feedback from you or getting your views. I really appreciate it, and I do need it, and I need your subscriptions as well. Now, I decided to read the chapter called London. Now, this is about the main character, whose name is Kove. Kove is a young girl. She just recently escaped an island where she lived, her and her parents at one time. So she escaped the island and was able to go to London as a nanny for a government man. She's undercover, of course. They are not aware that she has escaped an island and was being accused, potentially accused of a killing. Her circumstances came about due to her father. Due to her connections, she was able to work as a nanny through friends for this government man and his wife. My issue with this book so far is that there are so many characters that are introduced. Sometimes you can get really lost as to where you are in the reading. Now, Kove has arrived in London, a place she had intended to go because a good friend and lover said he was moving to London to study. And she's happy to be in London. Now, here's an example of the characters and how they are introduced as you're reading throughout the book. It says here, Kove has security under the guise of a nanny due to a government man's wife who knew Miss Eunice. And Miss Eunice was the former school friend of the wife of the wholesaler who sold supplies to Kove's father back on the island. Now, when I had to go through that line of characters, it sort of it distracted me to a certain extent. But today, as a result of reading the entire chapter, I kind of stayed focused on the story, and I love the chapter. I don't know what number the chapter is, but there are a lot of chapters before this one, so they're not numbered. They are, as far as I can remember, they are just named chapters. Actually, there isn't a content. There isn't a content that lists the number of chapters in this book. Well, I see it's part 1, part 4. So part 4 is 4 parts, basically, that have numerous chapters. So anyway, London was a good chapter. And I said before that this was a difficult book because of the text. The text is very, very small text. And I thought it was kind of difficult to read the chapters that I have read before London, but I'm going to give it, as I said, I'm going to give it a second chance. I'm still trying to get through the book for the first time, and I will read it again. I like a lot about it, and then there was a lot that I don't like so far, so we'll see if that improves as I continue to read. Anyway, that's my short review on that chapter, and hopefully by the next time I come back to give you a review, it'll be of the entire book. However, I do just like coming back to you with the short synopsis, coming back to you with chapter reviews, if you don't mind. That will inspire me and give me more experience in front of the camera, which is what I need, as well as just sharing something with you that I love. Thank you for watching.